Some changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Jarace Walker. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. The Pacers pull it in.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Garcia hits in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
New York, no good that time either. And so, MP will bring it up for Indiana. 6-point lead. That one good for 2. MP's got 13 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Kolek. Towns a screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. Kolek.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the foul call. His first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Ken, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1 spot. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 63 points, and that was a season high for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Oh, MP flies in for the finish.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Towns. Now McBride. New York moving the ball around and finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Inside. Garcia inside. Defended by McBride. Can't cash in up close on the shot from Garcia. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Endorse Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Now, here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Siakam passes to MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Zubac is checked in for Siakam. Jarace Walker comes in for Nesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. 56 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Kolek. Now, here's Bridges. He has yet to score.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Garcia. What a move, MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Pass to Towns. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Kolek, 5 to shoot. New York, no good that time either. Down low, here's Halliburton. Halliburton, good look inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Pacers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
I think for the Pacers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Knicks.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, We could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
They've got Siakam. MP out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers 5. Towns against Zubac. Towns, no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 15. And Garcia kicks to Zubac. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hart with it. Now defended by MP. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. And MP throws it down.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
It's tipped. Inside. Hart the pass to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here's a good chance now to show you the rookies that in the second half of the season have been getting it done at the free throw line. Fourth, MP.
No doubt he's earned his spot among the great rookie free throw shooters through hard work and repetition.
Knicks trail by 16. Bridges with it. Halliburton picks him up. Out to the wing. Here's Kolek, guarded by Garcia. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Knicks miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Bridges outside. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
This is a bit redundant, but that's a nice pass by Halliburton. This guy knows how to run the show, folks.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kevy's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. Carlisle decides to call timeout, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Zubac is checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Towns. Here's Kolek, the 3. MP grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here comes the break. Here's Bridges.
When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. MP, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Kolek. Towns finds Bridges. A three-pointer, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to ease up off the break. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And MP throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Clarkson. New York, no good that time either. And it's the Pacers' ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worrying he was going to pick their pocket.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Substitution for your Pacers: Jay Huff, Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, T.J.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns, the pass to Clarkson. No good with the layup. Here's Garcia. The shot misses. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our